for the visiting. And great. You were talking about. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. Now, here is Irving. Wood. And no good that time. Great tee that time from Green. Doncic against Thompson, and the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Here's Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Now, here's Doncic from deep. Wiggins with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Doncic against Curry. And Doncic gets it to go.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength, but Don has got that in his game.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year, where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Wiggins finds Curry. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 9.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Back to Irving, and stolen by Wiggins. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson with it. Now Green defending and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Powell kicks to Irving. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Doncic from 18 feet away. Second shot opportunity, and good that time.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Green taking his time here. Outside Curry. Clock at 4. Connects from three-point range.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 12.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 10-point lead. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Irving attacking, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Curry outside. Ray Thompson has been leading the charge for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Dope.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Iguodala. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Green in at the center position. Into the lane. Poole, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Hardaway finds McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. DiVincenzo with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McGee with the block. Iguodala against Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Kuminga sends a screen for Poole. They kick it out to Green. Iguodala outside. Poole on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Kleba. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Kleba, no good. Warriors leading by 5.
And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
McGee inside. Guarded by Green. McGee's shot is off. Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Goes up the baseline. Not going to go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Poole. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Doris, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
To the inside, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Shot to stop the run. Now, here's Bullock, guarded closer. Hardaway kicks to Holiday. Back to Hardaway. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Green passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Green. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Curry dishes to Thompson. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Good on the triple. Green's got 6 points.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Curry with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Irving can't get it to go. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. To the paint, outside Curry. That one goes in. He has 5.
Crafty, confident Curry can score in there now. Make no mistake.
Doncic kicks to Green. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so we conclude the first half. Well, thank you, David, and we'll be...
35. The Mavericks. 23.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Kyrie Irving. Powell is out there with Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. There's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Thompson outside. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving drives in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because because of the intensity taking it to the rack.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 14.
Look, Klay Thompson is dialed in, and for the defense, that's a problem.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Powell. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Green. Looney kicks to Curry. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Thompson finds Looney. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Curry for 2. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 10. Takes a 3. They kick it out to Green. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green, if he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
Hardy to the right side. Wood in the post. Working on Green. Here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Green against Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green kicks to Curry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 16.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Mavericks with some changes. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic left side. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Pass to Poole. Now here's Kuminga. No good with the triple. Now here's Kleba. Defended by Kuminga. It's stolen by Green. For 3. It's good from long range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Green finds Poole. Doncic comes with the double team. Poole the pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Warriors leading by 16. The 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic passes to Kleba. Out to Hardaway. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. Mavericks trail by 16. And it's McGee penetrating. Here's Doncic. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Mavericks making a switch here. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Justin Holiday. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Out to Thompson. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Thompson passes to Green. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Curry. They double team Curry. Inside, there's Looney, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Curry passes to Looney. Irving with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic fires from way outside. They get the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. McGee's shot is off. Thompson from long range. It's not going to go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 18. And Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Down low, knocks it loose, and stolen by Wiggins. Thompson passes to Looney. They kick it out to Green. Now Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Thompson for three. Drills it from outside.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? His jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
On the road tonight. Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Looney, a screen on Bridges. Curry with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Wiggins from long range. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges outside. The kick out to Johnson. Dinwiddie against Looney for three. Bridges. They get it back. Outside Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Bridges against Curry. From the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Pass to Looney. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Simmons. Bridges left side. Claxton down low, defended by Thompson, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Bridges passes to Johnson. The kick out to Simmons. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Here's Bridges. Tipped. The kick out, Curry. Outside, Green. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Can't hit from the elbow. And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball to the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
Just enough resistance to force the make, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Green, the pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Looney passes to Thompson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's O'Neal. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Now here's Poole. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here's Curry. Watanabe on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on JaMychal Green.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Poole against Curry. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Poole. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Poole finds Kuminga. Iguodala outside. From the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Harris. DiVincenzo with the steal. Down low. Here's Poole. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 1. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. Here's O'Neal. Curry against Poole. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Harris against Poole. Outside Kuminga. DiVincenzo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. What a terrific move that is. He's got 7. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
On the attack, Curry. He gets it in there.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Iguodala outside. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by Curry. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Now here's Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shoots. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Green finds Kuminga. It's Iguodala on the wing. Brooklyn with the board. 16 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen by Poole. To the wing, right side. And here's Kuminga for 3. Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Seth Curry really making an impact here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Curry against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Out to the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple. Curry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Bridges, a screen on Curry. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Green for 3. Thompson outside. The kick out to Wiggins. Outside Curry. And stolen by Bridges. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 5 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Dinwiddie. And stolen by Green. Thompson with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Thompson passes to Wiggins. That 3's off the mark. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Thompson outside. The kick out. Curry. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Wiggins with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation for the lead. Another 3 for Golden State. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
The Warriors leading. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Right side Curry. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Looney. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Launches it. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Looney. Back to Thompson. Outside for Green. Johnson against Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Come get it, come get it.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Looney. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Wiggins. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And this is what Wiggins loves to do. Get out and run and punish the defense in transition.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 30 seconds left in the third. Oh, a special move before that shot.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Bridges against Curry. Pass to Looney. Over to the wing. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Curry, no good. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And that's not going to go. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's fouled. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the Warriors 5. No good from outside.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Back to Watanabe. Lets it go from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Harris. Curry against Thompson. Here's Watanabe. Out to Harris. Back to Watanabe. And here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. That one a little long. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Green, the pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. From deep. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's marked by Finney-Smith. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shoots. Outside Curry. Goes back up. Pass to Finney-Smith. All alone. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Brooklyn. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Knocks down the long J.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Iguodala outside. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. That one is off. Good D by Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And now it's just a 2-point Warrior lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two-hand. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this was...
Previous players,
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Dinwiddie against Poole. It's Dinwiddie with a drive.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Iguodala. Johnson with the defensive effort. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Bridges. Right side Simmons. And stolen by Green. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. The three ball. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Claxton. Oh, offline.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Here's Curry. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot, his time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Looney, a screen on Bridges. Curry against Bridges. It's deflected. The kick out to Wiggins. 3 on the clock. Bridges outside. To take the lead. Here's Claxton. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Wiggins passes to Curry. Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Green. Puts it up from 15. And the Warriors miss again. And for the Nets, they're shooting only 42%. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Curry against Bridges. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
in overtime. Here, a minute and a half gone. Dinwiddie with it. Now Wiggins defending. Johnson against Curry. The kick out to Simmons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You know, we know he struggles at the line, but Simmons is much more focused in huge situations like this one.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Wiggins right side. The three from Curry. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Wiggins for three. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Stepping up in a big way. Woo! It's great to see Wiggins take and make these huge shots.
And stolen by Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And Wiggins doesn't shy away from getting to the line, especially when games are tight.
Thompson with a steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Curry. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
It's stolen by Looney. And the Warriors call time here. They trail by 1. 12 seconds left in overtime. Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. Green for 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the top. Earlier. Ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. He'll be the Nets off the tip. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Look like no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. 2 veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
And Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked. They recover it. McGee, the pass to Hardaway. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all, but Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Doncic. Here's Powell, goes back up. McGee against Simmons. McGee, the pass to Green. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Johnson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Doncic. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Chalk up 2 there. McGee's got his second basket.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Doncic gets it to go.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Shots good by Simmons.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Powell with a screen on Bridges. Doncic draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Davis Bertans checks in for Dallas. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Here's the screen. Bridges shot, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Bridges against Doncic. Bertans kicks to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Here's Johnson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Seth Curry is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Irving. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And that one, good.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Lock at 6. Uncovered, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Watanabe. Here's Finney-Smith. Trains the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
I think that's one of his specialties, really. Finney-Smith is out there to defend at a high level and knock down threes.
Irving surveying the floor. Right wing. Lots of room. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Irving for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient. And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Here's Irving following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Wood. Second chance shot. And foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to
The previous play is under review.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Curry.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Here's Wood. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Tell you what, coming into the league, scouts question Wood's defensive instincts, but I'll tell you what, he's disruptive at that end of the floor.
Finney-Smith. Bullock with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Wood passes to Irving from the baseline. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And so it's Dallas in control. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Foul. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 12.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Johnson dishes to Bridges. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic passes to Powell. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Over in the corner, Green. McGee finds Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They get it back. McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Both free throws good from McGee.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Simmons can't get it to go. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Out to Doncic. Here he goes. Now here is McGee. He's got 6. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Powell, that's good.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Powell kicks to Doncic. The three-pointer no good. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Slammed home and he draws the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. To the paint. Here's Simmons. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now, here's Bridges. After Luka Doncic's miss, Bridges passes to Claxton. Outside for Simmons. That's tipped. On the wing, Bridges. For the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic dishes to McGee. The pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Bridges inside the three-point line. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Harris is out there with Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the 4. And the Mavericks with possession here, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Good.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irvin's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Curry looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point foul.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Doncic is checked in for Harden. And the dunk by Doncic.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now here's Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Wood. On the wing, Irving. Dinwiddie covering. Irving misses. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Bridges. Doncic with the steal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Back to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bridges. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Now here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 30.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Count that one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Nets trail by 9. Pass to Dinwiddie. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Claxton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Bridges. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Claxton the pass to Bridges. The tray. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Moving against Dinwiddie. Out to Doncic. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Irving. Releases. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Bridges, no one around him. Money! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Doncic. And a chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Bully ball. Good old-fashioned bully ball on display here. He is making the game look too easy.
To the middle. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. 34 points for Kyrie Irving.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. It was David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Now here's Doncic. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Curry to the right side. Looney passes to Curry. Clock at 6. No good from 18.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
McGee finds Green. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
So when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Now here's Doncic. And here is McGee. Out to Powell. Doncic outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Looney, the screen. Thompson outside. Looney, a screen on Hardaway. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 5 now.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Clay.
Doncic against Thompson. Green, the pass to Doncic. Hardaway with it. And it's good for 2.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Josh Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The Mavericks trailing. Powell in the post. He's covered by Curry. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Hardaway.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Doncic. Powell finds McGee. Goes up again, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. Curry against Powell. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Knocks it loose. Wiggins right side for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Out to Thompson to halt the run. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's McGee to the middle. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. The shot off that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Curry. The three is up. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
They get it again. The kick out to Wiggins. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, the pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Fires the three. That one doesn't drop. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
They've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Hardy. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Wood passes to Kleba. Outside for Irving. Wood outside. Back to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Poole up top. He's guarded by Irving. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. And he dunks it down.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Hardy. Out to Kleba. Here's Irving.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer league. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Well, Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Irving, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jermichael Green. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. On the take. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Pass to Wood. Here's Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Poole. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. DiVincenzo with it. Green in the post. Woods is there. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline try. Wood grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Again, Dallas.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
Pass to Green. here is Kuminga. This one for three. It's not going to go for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Wood. Second chance effort. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Irving for three. Hardy, it's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Kuminga. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's tipped. Kleba with a steal. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good, and the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Second free throw, no good.
Mavericks foul. Maxi Kleba. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 6 points.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Doncic against Thompson. Now Doncic. He has 7. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Looney. And so that's the end of the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 8. Thanks very much, Allie. And
23.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Curry, basket counts. Give him 8 points now. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic, just 4 to shoot. Fires it.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
Looney finds Curry. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's McGee. Powell outside. And here's Doncic outside. They grab their own miss. And McGee with the stuff.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Thompson's shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Now here's McGee. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
And here's Curry for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Thompson against Hardaway. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Outside, Green. On the wing, Curry. Fires for three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Green finds Thompson. Kept alive. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson from behind the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game, and the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Thompson against Doncic. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Green. They're running. This for the tie. Wiggins, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Timeout called, the Warriors. The Warriors trailing. Poole from long range hits a three-pointer. Poole's got 5 points.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Third quarter cup. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Christian Wood Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardy in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Wood. And he's going to the line for 2. The official, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still just.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Irving against Poole. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And right on target. That one's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And the Warriors make some changes. McGee with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And McGee with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside, Green. Pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Curry against Green. There's the triple. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Curry passes to Looney. McGee with a steal. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Looney, a screen on Green. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. They need this. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Now McGee deflects the pass. Irving for 3. Tries again. McGee finds Powell. Doncic with it. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
On the wing, Thompson sinks the tray.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Irving, the pass to Green. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. And the Warriors with another three.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Curry passes to Green. Thompson outside. The kick out to Wiggins.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Powell's shot is off. Now the Warriors with it. It's a 10-point game. Moving it up. Here's Irving. Finished off the break.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Irving. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Misses there. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one.
lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Stolen away. Thompson with it. Bridges covering. Thompson passes to Green. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Bridges misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Good D by Thompson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open. Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, but obviously injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David.
There's a number of ways Steph Curry can finish the basketball. He's got English, he's got touch, he's got just about whatever you need to draw fouls.
Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
Now here's Curry. Bridges with the steal. Johnson kicks to Bridges. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 4. Fires from deep. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Looney on the wing. Green. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green with the ball. Bridges covering. Looney passes to Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
Well, the consistency of Stephen Curry's jump shot is so fluid. Doesn't matter if it's rise and fire, catch and shoot. Either way, he's good.
Now, here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. And here we go. Johnson heading to the hoop.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dinwiddie wide open. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Thompson left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Bridges against Thompson. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Can't hit from the elbow.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They kick it out to Green. Fires from the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Bridges misses. Dinwiddie against Thompson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
So the defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
Both good from the line that time. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 3 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got O'Neal. Harris is out there with Mills. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Mills. Takes it off the glass.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
Warriors leading by 7. And here is Poole. And he dunks it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And here's Iguodala outside. Another 3 for Golden State. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And here is Poole after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Now here's Kuminga. D right on him. Here's DiVincenzo.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Poole, the pass to Iguodala. They kick it out to Green. Inside, stolen by O'Neal. Here's Simmons. Over to the wing. From deep. O'Neal misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 11. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Now here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Green with a screen on O'Neal. Iguodala, the pass to Green. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And here's Mills from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Watanabe. And Mills kicks to Harris. 1:05 left to play here in the half. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Mills.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shakes him. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. Now Green, covered by Mills. To end the drought, Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Simmons feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Mills. Screen by Simmons. And Mills kicks to Simmons. Rebound by Iguodala.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Kept alive. And there's the feed to Simmons. Shoots over Poole. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thank you, David, for that interview.
18. The Warriors, 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at Patty Mills. What a contribution.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out. But his energy and impact does.
There's no doubt. And he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And taken away by Johnson. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Wiggins with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. There's the pick. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Down low, here's Finney Smith. That one goes. Count it.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. 6 to shoot. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 10 points for him.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catches defines Klay Thompson.
On the wing, Johnson. Puts up a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And yes, it's good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there too.
Here's Dinwiddie, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. No good from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes to Claxton. To the inside. It's tipped. To the paint. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Boy, his hustle and his acceleration makes Steph Curry such an excellent open floor player. This guy has the ability to finish on the break time and time again.
Claxton. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 8. Curry looking around. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. There's the dish to Curry. Again, Curry missing. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Bridges passes to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Looney down low. Green passes to Looney. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Bridges.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Curry. Good D by Johnson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Your next
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Warriors leading by 6. Harris is out there with Mills. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Iguodala kicks to DiVincenzo. Kuminga sends a screen for DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Iguodala. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Warriors lead by 9.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Pass to Poole. He dishes it to Kuminga. And he makes that one. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Green with a screen for DiVincenzo. Poole on the wing. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by Harris. Net shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Simmons, a screen on DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. Deflects the pass. Tries to keep it alive. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Kuminga. Harris looking it over. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Timeout called the Warriors. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Curry can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Bridges misses. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson right side. Outside for Curry. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Bridges.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry passes to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And he drives in, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Curry with it. Bridges covering. The shot by Looney, no good. Nets trail by 7. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Warriors leading by 4. They set the screen. Murray finds Wiggins, quote, loose. 56 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson, high post, Johnson on him. Curry passes to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dinwiddie against Curry. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Thompson. No good with the layup. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so Jacques Vaughn calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Both of these teams. Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. So here's Dallas's starting group. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Green. And it's McGee in at the center position. And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board. Left side, Green. Pass to Doncic. Out to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices,
The Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Doncic. The Nets making their last shot. Powell passes to Doncic. Got a hand on it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Bridges with it. Green picks him up. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. Simmons is checked in for Watanabe. And that's good as he hits both shots. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Simmons. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Bridges. Just 5 to shoot from the baseline. The rebound by the Nets. That's good from Bridges. The Nets with a lead. Dinwiddie with it. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Doncic outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
The kick out to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Doncic pulls down the board.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Nice move with the drive. And he takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And the basket by Bridges.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Doncic finds McGee. Got a piece of it. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 7.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Bridges against Hardaway. Pass to Claxton. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Bridges against Doncic. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
To the middle. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And here is Irving. An easy 2 on the layup.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
For 3, O'Neal. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Mavericks on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. Brooklyn trailing.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber. Hardy is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Bullock in at the 3. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Irving. The shot misses, and Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's O'Neal, outside Finney-Smith. Watanabe on the wing, fires from deep, drills it from deep. Watanabe's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own.
Wood with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Wood passes to Irving. Wood, a screen on Harris. Irving for 3. Drains the triple. Give him 8.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Curry, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Right side, Finney-Smith. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The kick out, Curry. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, poked away. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. On the wing, Irving. The 3. No good on the shot. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And he drops a first. Both shots good from the strike. Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. Here's Bullock. Blocked. Here's Watanabe. Guarded by Wood. Pass to O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Irving, the pass to Wood. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Watanabe. Tipped. The drive by Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Goodness gracious, Wood with a little bit of extra on that slam.
The Nets with a lead. Harris right side. Shoots over Hardy. Harris misses.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Wood with the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen. It's Bullock on the wing, pounded by Harris. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And the Nets shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Harris's shot is good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Irving. There's the three. No good that time. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. And Irving comes to help. From deep three-point range, sends it home from three-point land. And it's a three-point Nets lead.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Irving, the pass to Wood. Outside Irving. Takes a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul, look, that's not gonna slow him down.
And he nails the third.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
1 second left. And it's Curry getting it to go. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got...
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nice shot by Simmons.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
He throws good. McGee. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Powell finds Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 10.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Pass to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's McGee. The rebound by Simmons.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And a nice finish on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic, no good. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Dinwiddie outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Dinwiddie, no good. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Great teamwork on that drive.
punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The kick out to Johnson. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Lets the three fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Powell right side. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic outside. Second chance shot. And Powell with the lay-in. Powell's got 8 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Irving for 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Irving. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Hardy. Here's Wood. Here's Kleba. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's O'Neal. Wood grabs the board. Now Irving. He's got 19. Wood with the screen. Beater is good.
Makes his selection, Justin.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Substitutions for your Nets.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in at the 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas. And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Fades away. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And Dallas calls time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, and take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges hits them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
There's the double with Doncic. Green against Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Doncic passes to Powell. The shake. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Yep, that one's good.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Dinwiddie, right side. And he's going to the line for 2. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under 8.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic against Bridges. And Powell with the stuff.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game. And you have to love it, the floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to McGee. Bridges against Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one. And Johnson drops them both.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Here's Irving. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive, hotshot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Now here's Irving. And he sinks it.
And we have seen Irving bury huge shots before. Man, does he love having the spotlight on him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Claxton with the rebound. For three, Bridges. And he can't get that one. Powell outside. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.